Yo yo yo, it's Mo's back, and as requested by a couple people, I made the 40 auto again on one shot. Right here, you can see I'm on one shot. This does work on Psycho. One shot uses the same timings. Most servers do use these timings, as it's a 20 tick server. But depending on what server you play on, you might have to adjust the timings. But here's the cannon. It's not watered because on here you can have protected blocks. The schem won't have the platform or anything, so you're gonna have to do that yourself. And here I'm just gonna shoot it and show you that it works, I guess. So the one shot goes off very quickly. It goes off 3 ticks after the hammer. That way, when you're shooting into lava water walls, the lava won't flow over the sand and gen back. But you can put this on full auto if you just add 2 redstone there. Do this. I won't let it go too long because I don't want to lag the server. But it does. You can see it will do that. Stop it there. But the way I have this set up right now is how I had it in the video. How we went through a bunch of walls, came through to their glitch layer, went through and backstacked. So I'll just show you how to modify the cannon to do that, if you don't already know how. So, so right now I just gotta go through a few more of these walls, and then I have an obby wall here, just to show that it can go through or one shot an obby wall. One more, but it's got a 3x3 dispensers right here, so 9 TNT is gonna be for the one shot, which is enough to go through this obby wall. So if we come in here, go in the barrel, and yep, see, it's fine, won't clip. And we're gonna, this is technically the last wall on a base right here, which is the outside of the glitch layer, but it's watered. Server's lagging. Okay. So now, once you get through here, you're just gonna have a dry shot. So you can choose to take off the sand if you want. You don't need to. It really doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna shoot it again. So what that's gonna do is it's just gonna open this up so I can use this water to make a backstack. So with the backstack, what I want to do is I want to turn off my slab bust unless there's a slab here, which there is, so I do want to keep that on. So I'll turn that on. I want to turn that off though. That's the one shot. You don't want that going off. You want everything else on. Slab bust, hammer, one shot sand is fine. And then you are gonna shoot. Okay. And then you can see it started a backstack. And then since there's no one shot TNT, the water's just gonna flow over this. And you're just gonna go back to your cannon and see what height this is. So we're actually gonna stack one more sand. If you're shooting 20 chunks, which this cannon can shoot, your sand might look like this on your backstack. It'll be one lower like this. Well, actually it'll look like that, but then you're gonna have to stack one more like that. That's just because the sand and the hammer dips, and it'll just like hit halfway in between these two blocks, but it'll technically hit this block and fall. So that's fine. Everything's gonna work. But now that we have this, we want to get one more block on top. So what we have to do is turn off our sand, keep our one-shot sand on, actually turn off our hammer, turn off the slab bust. That's what that would do. And then turn off this, which is actually the 1 pulse for the sand compression. And then what it will do is, you can turn that off if you want to save TNT. It's only 4 TNT, so it's not that big of a deal. It'll shoot that 1 red sand, wow, look, and it'll stack right here. So now, wait, right here, you're gonna be right through the barrel. So now, to stack again, you're just gonna want to connect everything that you disconnected. You don't need the slab bust, you don't need the 1 shot. You do need the hammer, so I would just turn it off, like right there. You need this, and then you can shoot. Your hammer will go, and bang. Now we gotta stack 1 more sand again, like we did. So we turn that off, come over here, turn that hammer off, come over here, turn the sand compression off, and then we can shoot. And then bang. Right now, if we were to upshoot, we'd be going straight up this cobble, and based on how much you have TNT, it might airburst the obby, but I wouldn't recommend that. It's 1, it's risky. 2, you might not even get in. It might not even airburst. In fact, it might go all the way up and just let the water down from the top, and then you can't do anything with that unless you have to backstack again, which is what you should do. So we're gonna backstack 1 more time. Make sure that's on. All the hammers on. Everything else can be off. It's gonna shoot. You can see that stacked, and then you can get rid of that, and that. And you're gonna come over here, shoot that. You could also turn this off if you wanted to save TNT when you're just shooting red sand. But once again, that was voice crack, but that's fine. You can turn this, these dispensers off just by disconnecting that if you want to save TNT as well as these. But it doesn't really matter. You're not using that much more TNT just to shoot the red sand. But now that our red sand is stacked right here, if we want to shoot up, it will hit right here. Now, inside here, usually it's going to be like a shell like this. And if you want to go straight up through the base, if you have it like this, you're going to have to go straight up this wall, which is fine. But if you don't have the TNT to do that, I would recommend backstacking 1 more time. So when you reverse, you're going through this part, so you don't have to go all the way through here. But this just guarantees you get up through everything, I guess. So I'm actually gonna replace that and show you what happens when you reverse. Also, how to reverse. When you reverse, you want to turn all your sand off. It's not necessary. Neither is your one-shot sand. Make sure that's off. That's off. Your hammer does need to be on, and so does your slab bust right here. So, for this to work, this needs to be 1 lower. Which may sound weird, but you do that. You can keep this on because this redstone is actually going to power the sand, which is going to go down and power the block. But this slab bust right now is going to be here, and then the hammer is going to be up here. So we need to actually make this hammer go lower than the slab bust. So to do that, we're going to get a trapdoor. Place this block right here. Actually, not that one. And then you can place a block like that. Let's do that. So right now the TNT will go boom, shoot into here, it'll fall in, and then when it's time to be dispensed, it'll shoot, or it'll push out here, and I'll be using right here, and it'll shoot out that height. It won't get caught on that because it's 1 block and I'm 2 blocks tall. So now that we've done that, we can shoot. Try and visualize this for you. Okay, well, you can't see the TNT, but it would push out and it would stay at this height, and this would go all the way up here. So when you get over here, this will reverse up and shoot into here. I'll shoot it again. This might not work just because I'm not at the cannon loading the chunk, but it did. So I'll actually turn my animations on so you can see the TNT. Alright, it's gonna be right here. As you can see, one was here, one was here. Slab bust was up here, hammer was down here. Hammer goes off, same tick, but earlier in the sequence. It'll shoot the slab bust up, and it'll just you'll just reverse because it's same tick, and so once it hits the ob, it'll just blow up pretty much. And that's how you reverse with a 40 auto, and this is the 40 auto that I used in my video, and I'll put a schema in the description if you guys want to use it. It's pretty straightforward. If you have any questions, just ask me in the comments, and I'm out.